Okay, y'all, so this is going to be part two of the series about my fish tank, okay? Um, since then, I've put in a plant. If y'all remember from the first one, I put this in, but it was completely chewed up by, I think, the silver dollars. I have no idea why they chewed this plant up like this, and now I know that I can't really have plants in there because it's just ate up. I don't know why. But anyway, this one's going to be about maintaining a fish tank of this size, okay? We live in a trailer home, and so I want to bring your attention to right down here. Right there, we got wooden beams at the bottom throughout the bottom of the tank. I mean, if you add, this is a 150-gallon fish tank, so if you think about it, this is over 1,000 pounds of weight, well over 1,000 pounds of weight, without, you know, that's almost not even having water in it. So to think about how much weight this is, it's a lot of weight. I clean my tank about, I'd say, once every 2 to 3 weeks, okay? Once every 2 to 3 weeks. What I think is important to mention is this is a 90-gallon rated filter, okay? This is a 50-gallon rated filter, okay? Now, I'm gonna get you all just a little bit closer here so this way you can see. All right, so this right here, you know, you'll want to change every now and then, but what's important is that this collects bacteria. This also collects bacteria. These are good for your fish tank. So if you're going to have a fish tank, you have to realize that they have to have bacteria that builds up over time, and so that is good bacteria. So I don't want to change this all the time. Matter of fact, I hardly ever change it. I'll rinse it out and things of that nature. And this right here, you almost never really want to touch it. It's good bacteria for the fish. There's a such thing as good bacteria that builds up over time when you have a fish tank, okay? All right, this is a relatively newer fish tank or filter. So you can see it's still white and still gathering up that bacteria. If I changed these every time and I cleaned out all of this every time, then the fish would get sick because they wouldn't have bacteria. That's why when you start a fish tank, guys, you want to add bacteria, live bacteria. You can buy them at fish stores, okay? You add live bacteria so this way your tank is ready to go out the gate when you put water in it, okay? But since I've had my tank for a while, the bacteria is already still in there and it's alive. Okay, anyway, so as y'all can see right here, I'm lacking a little water, and so what I'm going to do to clean this is I have this thing here that I use. Okay. This is what I use, okay? I'm going to show you how to use it. I think it's the best way. But before I clean it, this is what I use to replace, because you can't just put regular tap water from your fish tank, like from your sink or your drinking water into here. So you need something to make the tap water safe. This takes out chlorine. chemicals, heavy metals, you know, and it has alloy in it, and just a bunch of different stuff that's good for your fish. So as I add water into the tank, I'm going to also be adding this into the tank as well with the water, okay? Okay, but not as much. I'm just going to be adding like half a cap of this in every now and then when I put the water in it. Okay, so that's enough about that. Let's clean the tank. Alright y'all, so I'm back, and I'm gonna move that out the way. Got my trash can, I just took the bag out of it, and because I'm gonna be taking a lot of water out of a tank this size, so use a big trash can for this. Boom. With this, watch what I do with it, okay? I'm gonna get it in the water and just shake it up and down. Sometimes it's hard to really get it real good. Boom, and then there it is, okay? Now the water is consistently getting out. And what I'm doing is, yeah, I'm cleaning the tank, but I'm cleaning also the gravel. This right here is only sucking up the dirt in between the gravel. It's not picking up the gravel. Okay, y'all, so I figured that this is pretty much all the water I want to take out of it. Alright y'all, so the tank is all finished. I'm going to go ahead and put the top back on here. You can see how much I filled it up. I filled it up just where it is full. But it's not full, okay? Because you don't want that, okay? I think the tank just looks so much better when it's full, and I actually think the fish are happier when it's full. So that's how I clean this tank. That's how I maintain a tank of this size. And let's feed them. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, this video was about maintaining a tank of this size, and so yeah. Also, I think maybe another thing to mention is you know, a part of maintaining is to pay attention to if the fish are picking on each other, because you have to have certain fish to go with each other. And we'll talk more about that in the next video, okay? And I think that's it. So let's feed the fish. Probably what most of you all have been waiting for anyway. So let's feed them. All right, y'all. So we're about to go ahead and feed them. This is going to be the last part of the next video as well. But it's raining real bad, so I'm not going to get real close up on them. I'm going to just let y'all watch it from a different angle, from a different perspective, with the camera just set back further.